Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me too much because I got my camera way above my head, but we are going to pin this doily. We find the wrong side and right side. The right side has the nice, neat stitches and skulls right there. I don't know if I'm centered, but oh well. And then the back, you can see that just looks a little more textured. Okay, so we find the front, and sorry for any gray hair. Let's see if I'm still centered. Ooh. Yes, I should be good. Let's move the board over just a hair so that way I can get it pinned in the center here. So how I normally do my pinning is I will start from the center out. So you can see, oops, I am on the back side. Am I on the back side? No, I'm on the right side now. Okay. So I start from the center out. So you can see my little spikes right here. So what I do is I go basically end to end, opposite sides, go in the middle of those. My daughter made quesadillas, so that's what I'm smelling right now. Doesn't smell too bad. And then once I got those, I just keep working my way around the edge of that same section. And I'm making it as round as I can. I will do my adjusting if I need to. Go out and adjust. So I want that to kind of look like a circle. Now if you tend to be one of the ones that only block from the outside, it's a little harder to get your shape. Okay, so your best bet is to work it from the inside out. I'm going, did I get it? Okay, and then another thing you can also do, so let me move my pins. Because it's a little bit bigger one, I like to lift it up just a little bit and look at it straight on. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, so now that I got this, I generally start in front of me and I put another pin right at the top of the skull here, and then I will follow that line, put another one in, follow that line, put another pin. I can then start taking from the center pins. So, like, I won't take this one out, but I'll take this one out, and I'll take this, put it in the center, take the next one, make sure it's straight, next one, straighten it out there, next one, straighten it out. I will keep doing that all the way around. And then this way I keep more of the rounded shape. And if you haven't noticed as well, as I'm pinning dry, I personally like to pin dry just because I feel I can achieve the shape of the piece a little bit better. And that way also I don't overstretch it. I just kind of more like coax it into place. Okay, I think I almost got it here. Yes, looks like it. So now I'm going to take the next set of pins, and I'm actually going to put, let's see, one on either side of my crown here. And then I'm going to put one in the middle of my crown. And then this way, I'm keeping these pins here, but this way I can manipulate the skull or the things a little bit easier. And at this point, let's see if I can move that box. I'm a little crowded right now. At this point, I can actually just rotate my board. This board just happens to be a insulation board that I picked up from Lowe's. It was an idea from one of my testers, my previous testers. She doesn't test for me anymore, but she's still a dear friend. And she actually was one of the ones that tested on this pattern, the original tester. I did do an update of this pattern to modernize it a little bit and do an extra row of teeth. So if you happen to have the original patterns you are working from and watching this video, please note that there is going to be a change in the pattern. I'm not going to fit on my board, I bet. Okay, going. I talked in previous videos, I believe, about how I have different sizes of these because it originally came as 8 by 4. So I ended up cutting it down in half and then cutting it in half again. And then I believe I cut it in half again. So I have different sizes that I can use. Like my post-mortem, if I'm just blocking a single one of those, I easily can just do one of those on there. But I believe this is a quarter of that size, so this works out perfect for this particular doily. Then when I do my big umbrella type doilies, those ones I got half of the board, the 4 by 4 that's in my other closet. So let's keep going, almost to this other side there. This one does take a few pins here and there. But as you can see, if you pin from the outs or the inside out, you can get a better shape to your doily. And even if it's wet and you're blocking it wet, same way. Start from the center out and you'll just achieve a better look to it. Now I'm going to take one there, and I'm actually going to pin a couple here and do like every other one. Then 2 right there. Every other one here. You can actually take those ones away and use those. Because you can pin it a little different than I do. Go right ahead and go with your flow about pinning, but it still does help to pin from the center out. And now you can really see that they look like crowns. So I'm just going to keep pinning around, and then afterwards I'm going to spritz with my handy dandy spray bottle here, which is 1 part water to 2 or 3 parts starch. I'll put a picture of the starch that I use right here. And then I just let it dry. So I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully this helps, and I will see you next one.